question of whether immigration officials can do more to expedite the citizenship approval process posed today to Immigration Minister, the Honorable Keith Bell, following concerns from Chief Justice Ian Winder. Bell says fact-checking is a crucial component of the process, which, for obvious reasons, cannot be rushed.
The reality is, though, for our country, where we have a very significant influx of persons into our country, not just from Haiti, not just from Cuba, not just from Jamaica, but all over the world, persons applying for citizenship or persons who are born in the Bahamas to non-Bahamian parents, we have to ensure that immigration does its due diligence. And in many instances, the delay is not necessarily the fault of immigration alone. We have to ensure that documents which are submitted are authenticated. We have to ensure that we get birth certificates. We know that there is significant fraud. There is persons taking on the identification of other persons. We have had the cases. As a matter of fact, I have 3 cases on my desk right now.
Well, and further asked whether steps should be taken to govern who applies and when, Bell noted that responsibility lies with the applicant. However, due to a high number of illicit claims, due diligence is the order of the day.
The government cannot. I don't think it's reasonable for government to necessarily put in place a timeline. You must accept the fact that citizenship is one of the highest things that a country can bestow on an individual. We're talking about citizenship. We're not talking about something else. So it is nothing to be taken lightly. But I would think that we would want to ensure that we do our due diligence, and as Bahamians, that anyone that we would want to bestow this highest honor, we want to ensure that we would have done everything we possibly can to ensure that we're giving the right persons citizenship to our country. This is our birthright. And so we have the right to protect it at all costs. And so that is all we're doing. And we're asking for those persons who have applied. And yes, they may have an entitlement, but the reality is, the fact is, given the very large fraud, given the amount of documents that we get that we know are fraudulent, we want to ensure that we do everything and that we are satisfied that we do not circumvent any processes.